Alright, welcome back to the adventure. This is Terranigma, one of my all-time favourite games for the Super Nintendo. And who knows, we might just get it finished today. Unlikely, but we will try. I love this game. Where we last left off, we somewhat rescued Central Europe from the murderous hands of King Henry. Actually, he is now dead, and it kind of looks like the village grew. We're meant to go and deal with Bloody Mary in the Spanish castle. But let's see what's happening back here, because if you remember well, we elected not the drunkard, but the more progressive-minded individual to run this town. Can't remember his name. But the drunkard was called Louis. Or Louis. So Linz has grown quite a bit. And in true European style, they're celebrating their dead monarch by turning his castle into a speed-eating contest area. Oh, but the flower girl is still around. But no, I am too much of a penny pincher to deal with you. It's not like I can eat it or anything after all. I trust the sound levels and the visual are all okay. I certainly hope so. But if it isn't, I'm sure someone will mention it. So everyone's excited about Loire because it's expanding, and here is our economist, Kynes. Trade with other countries will affect the future, doors to free economy. Excellent. So yeah, this place got big. And it's only going to get bigger if we stimulate its growth. But that'll take a bit of time, and that'll be coming later. Let's check out a few of these houses though. Who are you? Ah, so he wants to become a real estate agent. Bearing in mind that we just introduced humanity to the world a few hours ago, they are doing pretty well for themselves. Who are you? You'd like to run a furniture shop? Okay, very foreboding. At least this isn't up in Sweden. So I'd like to charge you everything. There are actually a few important buildings that we want to check out here, so we may as well do that now. Nah, these are just regular schmucks. We don't need anything to do with them. Everybody is just so fresh-faced now that they're no longer living under a despot. Alright, it's Jean. Jean is the guy that we elected. And this is the drunkard Louis, who's apparently helping out stimulating the growth, but let's face it, it's all down to Jean here. It's funny, I'm going to want to talk to him once everything is expanded here, and we'll see if he feels any regret. Right, here we go, now we're at the important places. So if you'll remember, this is the winery man who was very unhappy because the king kept stealing all of his stuff. And we are going to drink and drink. Unfortunately, his stuff is disgusting. So forget him. And what have we here? Okay, so this is a very aristocratic seamstress, I suppose? And she refuses to make clothes for the masses. She only wants to make it for the glorious nobility. Yuan Shao would be proud. Is that it? I swear there was another building I was meant to check out here. Or maybe it's in her back room. Papilos. Yeah, now we're talking. So we have all the worker bees for her. There we go. The worker bees want to make clothes for the masses, but the queen bee does not. So it's up to us to spread it around. You could complete the game fine and well without doing this, but I want to. If it sells, you can keep the money. It doesn't matter to me. Now you're talking my language. Oh, hey, Hydronum. Let's see if that winemaker has figured it out. You need to go for mead, not wine, my friend. Ugh, man, I hate wine so much. Truly, this is hell. Alright, we'll give the man one more chance to make a delicious drink, and then we are out of here. We have got Spanish aristocracy to kill. The text is guaranteed. One shot. That went down in one shot. Nice. Ark is probably a bit drunk right now, so that's perfect state of mind to take on Bloody Mary. So we got some wine and some fancy clothes from the heart of Europe. I can think exactly where this would sell well, but I'll save that for now. Onwards and upwards. Portugal is worthless, so there's not really anything we're going to want to take from the village there, at least not yet. It needs a better development level. Is that Turbo? No. Turbo's more cowardly than that. Okay. Oh, that's right. Let's go and celebrate the dead monarch by eating everything. You have 60 seconds to eat as much as you can. Beware, there are dishes containing bad medicine. Whoa, what? He didn't even ask me if I wanted to. But sure, buddy. And that'll be one of them. So some go down quite nicely. Others resist a bit going down. How many points do I need? Probably quite a lot. Come on, Ark, you can do it. What is it, 30 points that I need? That would be reasonable. But I need some good RNG on the food, I think. Let's grab whatever is just stewing in the corner there. It's just a black hole where Ark's stomach should be. Alright, no time. Let's head over to the other side. So if memory serves, yes! The forbidden fruit. Worth 3 points. And remember, Ark is an asshole. He has no problem breaking things to get what he wants. 7 seconds. This doesn't look so good. No, I don't think I've made it. Especially not when it blows my mind like that. Oh, okay. I guess I completely misread what he said, but I'm having your magic rock. Alright, thanks, buddy. We've ruined one castle, let's go and ruin another. Onwards to Iberia. Now, if you missed it last time, basically Columbus was last seen reporting to the Queen. And now Columbus is, well, going to be saved by us, I hope. Now, I have very bad memories of this castle, but during the downtime I turbo grinded my way to a far more appropriate level, since we were running on very low level previously. So now we can at least do some reasonable damage and take a few hits for a change. Hopefully we're leveled enough to get us through the rest of the game. Now, I do love this game, but if there was one criticism I would have for it, it's that the leveling system is beyond bonkers. Which is surprising, considering this is partly Square Enix. You know, they're pretty good at figuring out levels in their games. At least I think it is. Maybe I'm completely wrong there. Didn't Square Enix have some of their fingers in this pie? Or Enix? I don't know, maybe I'm talking absolute rubbish. Okay, coming down here is a waste of time. I am terrible at dungeon crawling, and even though I have completed this castle probably well over a dozen times in my life, still can't remember. Congratulations, you broke our pottery to cheat. Have a stop. Don't actually think I have any excess Magirock used for spells. I would do well to fix that. Right, yes, it's all coming back to me now. I know where I need to go. Now I have these paintings here, but there's an eye missing from each of these. I think these are the sons of the Queen? I can't remember, but it will be revealed to us during this dungeon. I should stream at this time more often, it's lovely and quiet. What have we here? Give me back my children, my child. I was once an attendant to the Queen. The Queen loved her 3 sons totally. I thought we saw 4 sons. The year of their deaths is an important number. Oh man, I'm going to need pen and paper this time because I always forget this part. It's fine, I keep them close to hand ever since Aoni. The Queen had 3 children. Tragically, they all lost their lives while they were young. Yes, they were out with Columbus, if memory serves. Jake streaming to his 2 Aussie followers. Awesome. Anyone who can survive in that penal colony is probably a pretty cool guy, so that's fine by me. Alright, library, they tend to be full of useful information, so let's kill Stones McBones here. And check it out. Check out what there is. Sewer renovation. Stone Serpent has a switch that changes the water. Well, that's good, because the water is acid right now, like a childhood game. Show them the special room. That sounds very foreboding. This game has the deepest of lore. Okay, so there's a treasure in a Scandinavian village. This is worth remembering. It seems that Spain was very militaristic. I'm going to reread this, because I'm wondering. Mystifying lore about the world being steadied by light and dark. That's definitely kinds of themes that they love to have here in Quintet. Columbus returned, and all 3 princes died. Okay, but now we know that Columbus has been jailed for his atrocious crime. We must go and save him. Don't actually need to know any of that, but it's lovely to have the lore there. Even the baby agrees. Now these chandeliers were mentioned in one of those. It doesn't look like I can make that jump without it down. I like to think that I probably could at one point, but can't now. Oh boy, time for tightrope walking. To get the ever so useful but worthless Magirock. Gotcha. Harder than it might look. What a difference being adequately leveled makes. chuck these potions as soon as you get them, since they permanently increase your stats. Trendy clothes made in war, fine product of wine. Great. Let's get those somewhere that they'll get more notoriety. Somebody pointed out that I missed a Magi Rock in the Ra tree. Can't believe I missed that. It was under my nose all along. King's Diary. A week has passed since my wife has taken ill. She has steadily worsened. The cause is known. The loss of her sons. She moans in her anguished sleep. I'd sure hate to be Columbus right now. We might dig him out of an Iron Maiden. Rob the royal treasury while we're at it. This is one big castle. I'm already lost. And remember, I have done this many times. I don't mind if I do. Nope. Now we have become Yuan Shao. We've got the royal armor. I think that's the only thing we come up here for. There's another castle in this game that shares the same design, and it's actually one of my favourite places in the game, so I'm looking forward to getting there. Back in the chapel, hopefully there's something a bit more useful here. Oh, you tempt me, money. Okay, now what? Until I get my body back, may I come with you? Yeah, sure. It's a trap, sure, but let's go with it anyway. But I know exactly where that body is, so we're fine. We just have to go back to the start. And that should unlock everything else in the castle for us. Yes, that's what I'm hoping. I don't want to spend any more time here than necessary. Here's a body. Remember that book we were reading about someone having to have a morning star and some heavy armor? There you go. Let me give you the peaceful times you so desire. All too easy. If I was still at, what, level 17 where I was before, yeah, he probably would have wrecked me in 2 hits. Such is the importance of having a decent level in this game. Which is disappointing, because love this game, hate grinding. This game has many of the same sound effects as Illusion of Gaia, yep. Gotta like economically minded game developers. They already have the assets, why bother making new ones? Capcom is the king of that. It's a shame Arc only works with staffs and pole arms, because there's plenty of hatchets here. Ice pick, huh? No, we do not want the ice pick, I don't think. Well, sure, why not? But we're switching out when it comes to Bloody Mary, because there is a good way to kill her and a bad way to kill her. You might think we want the strongest weapon for her, but we actually want to use the light rod since she's undead. Crawling along the sooty chimney part, but that's fine. We we got the black opal. We're going to end up finding 4 of these. Well, they're not all going to be black. Because, well, there are the 4 portraits that are all missing eyes. Ugh. Just mentioning eyes reminds me of that scene from Kill Bill. Yeah, now that you mention it, isn't that explosion sign from Illusion of Gaia as well? Locked, huh? Is it locked enough for a tower key? Such as I thought. Oh, back to the spooky music. It's like we're back in Loire, not Loire. Lorraine. That was Spooky Village. Get out of my way. Critical hit too. Glorious. Looks like we're in the sewers, and one of the passages mentioned a serpent head and exchanging the acidic water for more pure swimmable water. Which is great because there's a gem in that acid pool out front. And I don't want to turn into boneless soup just to get it. It's not that it would hurt you, it just straight out doesn't let you go in there. There's something in its mouth, but it looks like it might bite. Just stick it in anyway. I see, I like that attitude. What's an arm or two? Makes a lot of sense from the Terranigma manga, where Ark actually does lose a limb or two. It's actually pretty dark, and unfortunately, I have no idea where all of it is. If you're interested in it, I can link you to at least the transitive stuff that I have later on. Come on, chump. It's funny though, I seem to remember there being another tower around here. Yeah, now we're talking. Easy. Maybe I over-leveled a bit. Things are a little too easy. But I wanted myself to be at a reasonable level for the rest of the game so that I'd never have to stop just because I'm severely under-leveled and grind a bit. I mean, grinding is one thing, but streaming some grinding? Ugh. Awful. Yomi's got some good eyesight there. Like some thief somewhere, I'm supposed to jump across the roofs. Yomi is such an ass. But thanks. Alright, what's that? 2 out of 4? 3 out of 4? Counting's not my strong spot, clearly. Alright, back to it. I think the baby wants to play. Too bad. Too spooky for him. Hey, lemons. Of course, now we've got two of them. I'm not quite sure where I'm meant to go now. Ah, but the water is sorted, right? So we can get the third one. I know where that is. Ah, right, this deals with the chandeliers. Three numbers means 3 death days for the suns. Unfortunately, I never did figure out which days they were, so I'm not about to go and run around for the answer, so we'll just do it by elimination. Shouldn't take too long. If each of them have 3 permutations, and there are 3 of them. And then we'll get this done in no time. Alternatively, I could just... see, there we go. Easy peasy. Let's just take the short route by jumping down. Okay, now that was foolish of me because I can't remember where the chandeliers were, but I think they were up here. I hope they were up here. I really hope they were up here. Oh. See, this is probably why I hate dungeon diving. I'm terrible at it. Get lost and confused much too easy. Here we go. Oh, I thought that that dealt with the chandeliers. Perhaps I'm mistaken. It's been too long. This is certainly not the right way. Oh well, at least I can get one gem that I know how to get. I also need to get those chandeliers down somehow, but I can't remember. Was I meant to hit something up there as well? Alright. This all used to be acid, but now that it's pure water, we can just dunk ourselves in and grab the sapphire. Yeah, I get the feeling I forgot.